Alrighty. Let's make sure we're all good. Looks like it. Well, welcome back, everyone. Just gonna go ahead say sorry about last time. I did not know that my volume was not working. That was a big bummer. It was a shame. I felt like I had said some quality things about the state of modding in the community at the time, but yeah, I guess that will all be in the ether now, and whoever knows what will come of that. But no, basically what I was saying was that I mean, I said a bunch of things, but the most important thing I was saying at the end of the last stream was that the Stygian, or not the Stygian, but a lot of the mods in the at the start of Iceborne, when the modded monsters started coming out, a lot of those mods were definitely like they used the clutch claw a lot more than the mods later. Like the modded monsters that have been later in Iceborne, mostly after Fatalis, they're not really centered around using the flint shots that much, as opposed to the ones that came out right when Iceborne was made. I said that and a bunch of other stuff, but the volume was not working, so I apologize. Hello, Benjamin. Benjamin says, yo! He also says, also, I just got World on PC, which means I enjoyed the mods there. Benjamin, I could not be more happy for you. That sounds awesome. There are more mods than you could shake a stick at for World. A lot of them are really great. As you've probably seen with my channel, I'm definitely more oriented towards the monsters, but there are some other great mods as well. So I am really happy to hear that you totally got all that. That is super cool, dude. Which ones are you working on right now, if you don't mind me asking? Here, I'm just gonna chat to you real quick, just to see if you can hear me. Okay, I guess it won't let me chat to you or something. That's a bummer. Oh, gosh. Yo, yo, yo. Alright, I hope you can hear me. I hope you can hear me. If you can just... I'm really insecure since the last time I was on here. Yeah, I was not... no one could hear me, so... Oh my gosh. Alright. Yeah, sweet. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah, man. Last time messed me up. I was so sad that no one could hear anything that I was saying. I completely mixed up the stuff. So anyway, let's get right to it. So on this one, I got 3 reskins. So none of these monsters are at all like new monsters. They just reskinned them. I'm still excited about it though. That's still pretty cool. And then we got red Wirebugs, which I think are really great. I got the Tetsaiga. Oh gosh, I need to go get my buddies. I have not used my buddies in a while. And unfortunately, this time, I really wanted to learn Valor longsword. There's a Valor longsword mod, which looks totally awesome, but I don't have it. Or no, I shouldn't say I don't have it. I got it working and everything, but I really suck with the Valor longsword. Like, I was terrible with it, so I'm like, and for these for these mods, they are Apex Mizutsune, Apex Diablos, and Goss Harag. If I were playing easier monsters, I might do a stream where I suck at and try and learn the Valor longsword. But for this, for these ones, yeah, I'm actually gonna want to try and play well. So, but yes, this would be the SoulSeer Mizutsune. This is the title reskin right here. So. Oh yeah, that's right. Happy Wednesday, everyone. I'm so happy to be here. Benjamin Fox says Valor Longsword is by far my favorite LS. I'm sure super excited to play it in World. Yeah, I never even played it in World either. I didn't see the point. But when I played MHGU, I knew that the styles really mattered. And then when I saw this mod on Rise and I saw people playing it differently, I was actually like, oh, this is neat because it's a different way to play longsword. But it's not like super broken. It's just like a totally different style. I tried it for about half an hour. I still don't get it. I would love to learn, but like I really tried. I guess the main problem is like what, like your quick sheath is just normal sheath. Yeah, your quick sheath is your normal sheath. Okay, he's just running. That's cool. Go ahead and run. And it happens really fast, but like, is that the guard point, or is it when you quick sheath and then do a spirit attack? Is that the guard point? So I wasn't able to block anything the whole time, and I just felt like I was just getting my butt kicked, basically. Nope, nope. I will say, like, just watch it and like this. Like, even those moves are the same, this is super cool looking. Like, he looks great. Oh, that's right. I forgot to put all the mods in the description. I'll probably do that right afterwards. Or at least most of them. But yeah, look at him. He looks freaking beautiful. And if you were to get someone... Well, okay, he definitely does have different moves from, like, normal. But if you were to tell someone that this was actual SoulSeer that never played this game, you might actually, they might actually like that. Or they might actually buy that. Oh gosh. Alright, this move always messes me up, because he like pops onto the ground and he's like trying to explode it on you or something. Yeah, like that, yep. Not getting up. Alright. Oh. Oh, come on. I knew that was happening. Come on. Okay. Alright, we're gonna heal up a little bit. Alright. Okay, I guess I Superman dove. I'm also a big fan of the red Wirebugs. I believe that there's mods that give them different color Wirebugs, but I've been using the red ones. Red's my favorite color, but I also just think it looks terrific. So I'm really happy about that mod. It's a very minor mod, but it's really cool that like people can pick their colors. Like you can get whatever kind of color Wirebugs you want. It kind of makes you wonder why the heck they didn't do that themselves. Like how hard would it have been for Capcom to just make different color Wirebugs? Like here, it's cool, just pick a color. Though I guess if it were EA or something, it would be like a or no, if it were the new Halo Infinite, it would be the microtransaction. You want a red Wirebug? Well, that's gonna cost you. You want a red Wirebug? That's gonna cost you $5. And then of course the one that they give you automatically would be like the intentionally like worst color. I'm glad Capcom is not like that. Not yet, anyway. Oh, lame. That hurts. Oh man, I gotta sharpen. Sharpen! Alright, cool. Benjamin Fox has noted he has GU colors. He certainly does have GU colors. That makes him look a little off in Rise, but I love it. Yeah, it's a tiny bit off, but you know it's still pretty good. Like it is a little funky, but it's. I mean, for this game being out for PC for 2 weeks, I think it's beautiful. I think it looks great. The guard point is Spirit Attack 1. So, do you do that guard point out of quick sheath, or can you do that out of quick sheath and out of like normal unsheathed stance? Would be one of my questions. Super hard to do, but is one of the strongest ones in GU. Oh, Valor sword? Yeah. Well, it's weird because when I saw like a speed run with it, it looked pretty simple. Like here, hit a button or hit 2 buttons before he does an attack. But of course, when I tried it, it just I guess that's something I'm not used to with dual blades, like being a dual blades main. And you really, it's not so much a matter of like a bunch of things. Oh my gosh, I'm dead. Or I'm not. Like the main thing with dual blades and longsword, the biggest issue is that one of the biggest issues is that with dual blades, you know, it's like you're a mosquito and you just dodge and you go. You don't ever really wait for him to do moves because you're constantly attacking until the moment he is open and he's done attacking, and then you keep attacking. With longsword, especially in this game, it really seems like you are just a counter attacker. You are not supposed to attack. You just keep. Oh wow! I just ran straight into that. Okay, I'm gonna frickin'. Where's my? I know I have a dash juice somewhere. There it is. Okay. I'll put that on the ground for you. Wow, okay. But yeah, so it's like a lot of times with longsword, it's like, hey, do you want to attack or do you want to wait like 1.5 seconds for him to attack? And then if he attacks, you can counter him. And with my dual blade mentality, so many times I just keep attacking. I'm like, oh, I can fit in this. I can fit in this. Another spirit blade move or whatever before he's done attacking, or before he attacks again, and that ends up being like one thing too many, basically. If you do one too many moves, yeah, that'll get you in trouble. But yeah, the longsword benefits a lot more from you just waiting that extra second. You just wait an extra second, then you're fine. And just wait for the counter rather than trying to sneak in an actual hit or slash. That's definitely longsword. So to me, that's just so counterintuitive. Like, man, I freaking... That's what I love about dual blades too, though. You just keep going. Like you know, you attack, attack, attack. Dodge a little bit, attack, 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 dodge, attack, dodge. Like you just keep going. You're just this mosquito. Death by 1,000 cuts, literally. And then longsword, it's like you can attack, but you should really just wait for him to attack. So it's like I know I've memorized a lot of the monsters' patterns. I know what I'm doing, but waiting and not attacking but countering is just different for me. Yep, I knew better than that. I should have hit my Oh, Benjamin, if you're still there, let me know if you want to like join my lobby or something. I've just uh, I haven't tried to have an open lobby yet, but if people are interested, I think that would be totally fine. Says IDK how similar Rises is, but GU's was able to be done both sheathed and unsheathed. Yeah, from what I saw from this mod video I saw, it looked like you could do sheath and non-sheathed. Like, how many iframes, or supposed iframes, do you get when you do the Spirit Blade? Because to me it seemed to be really tight. Like, it wasn't giving me a lot of leeway. And I kept thinking, like, well, I kept vacillating because I wasn't able to land a perfect guard point. So what I was sitting there thinking is that I would either do it like I would think that the iframes would be in the middle of the move or something like that, instead of the start of the move, but they kind of ended up being the start of the move a lot of times. So I don't know, like, is the guard point right when you hit the right trigger, or would the guard point be like a second or two later during the swing? You said at least under five iframes? Like, that would be nuts. That'd actually make that weapon pretty difficult. Oh no, you ain't hit me with that. Get out of here. So sadly you do not have Rise on PC yet. You know, that's totally fine. You got Sunbreak coming out. It depends on how much you're willing to wait. Like, Final Fantasy VII was something I wanted to play when it came out, but I just decided to wait on it just to get the best deal possible. You know, if you're willing to wait for this game, I think the good thing is that Sunbreak isn't out yet, but also if you're willing to wait, like, honestly, this game isn't that difficult. So that's like the main issue with this game right now, is the lack of difficulty. So, well, I guess the main thing for you is that you just got a PC with all the mods you could shake a stick at, so you're actually totally fine. You can, I mean, trust me, if you actually just have fun with all the mods that you have access to now, like, you'll be set. Like, it'll be nice to play Rise, but like if I had to pick two versions, like if I had to pick between two games right now, and one game would be Iceborne with all the mods, or Rise, it'd be Iceborne with the mods easily. I mean, partially just because of difficulty. Like, the mods give you access to missions that are so high on the difficulty scale that, like, you know, Capcom would never ever even bother having monsters that hard, and if that's what you want, then you're in luck. Though, yeah, if you do get Rise, like, it is a new game, so that's one thing that keeps it fun, or is funner now. Oh man, I think I'm gonna kill him. SoulSeer is dead. SoulSeer this, fool. Or not. Thought he'd be dead by now. He's gonna die. Alright, he says basically when you hit the right trigger. Well, you know, I was just talking about a game the other day. It's called Jedi Academy, and how there are rooms of people that were like, that were dedicated to teaching other people how to play Jedi Academy. And I just wonder if there could be something like that for Monster Hunter, or we could just have like this open lobby, and in this open lobby there'd be like 12 people, and they'd just be showing each other how to play. Doesn't really work for Monster Hunter, I guess. Works a lot better for Jedi Academy. But that'd be really cool if you could hop on and be like, you know, like, you could actually like show me how to do Valor. That'd be dope, but I guess that doesn't really work, so. But yes, basically when you hit the right trigger. I will keep that in mind. I will try really hard to keep that, like, yeah, because I'm not used to guard points. Like, I'm used to iframes and evade window dashing stuff. So when you do dual blades and you slash and you slash and you dash to the right, dash to the left, I'm very used to that. I'm very used to those iframes, whereas like seems like guard pointing, like you have to wait for the exact moment it comes down and then you do a move. And then you gotta wait and see like what's the follow up to that move. Is that move a part of a combo in which you would keep hitting? Or is that move, or did you knock him down? And you gotta keep like track of all that stuff. I'm terrible with that. I can like attack, dash, dash, attack, you know, but I'm not very good at guard pointing, I guess, yet, so. Benjamin says, I have it on the Switch, but I might get Sunbreak on both if I have the money. Personally, I would not do that. Like, I got Rise for the Switch because I wanted to play it, and then I got Rise for the PC, and now that I have it on the PC, I'm not even like this. This is done to me. I mean, I still use this for Smash Brothers and some 1920s tennis game that I've been playing a lot of, but because I used to play tennis in school and I love tennis, but yeah, this is like I'm done playing Rise on this. Especially with like charm editor mods and stuff for the PC that actually let you get good charms. Whereas like you could farm on this for like 400 hours. And the best charm you might get is like a weakness exploit with like a level 2 slot or something. And you're like, oh yay! And it's like, that's... I'm done with those charm rates. I'm done with that. No thank you. No thank you, sir. Okay. Mr. Fox says Valor kind of got me good with guard points. Yeah, I'll bet. I'll bet it made you real good with guard points. yeah, that's the thing that excites me. I'm kind of excited to pick up another weapon and just totally suck at it and get good. I don't know if that's the best. Like, I don't know if that's the best streaming content because I want to stream this game, but we'll see. Maybe I'll try it. Like, do people want to watch me suck with the Valor Point longsword for a while I struggled to fight low rank Azuros? Maybe. All of the longswords GUs and after I can nail the counters with. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Yeah, if that's true, you can be a part of my speedrunning crew any day. I don't know if I could be a part of yours, but... Oh, that's right. I really wanted to show off the Tetsaiga, but I kind of suck. With even normal longsword, I kind of suck. But alright, I'll show off the Tetsaiga, I think. Did I save it? Yes, I did. So this is actually my favorite modded sword so far. I mean, I don't know if you're a fan of Inuyasha, but man, like that's a freaking sweet Tetsaiga. I think that's just gorgeous. Let's see. Weapon pose. Oh. Gosh dang, man. That's so cool. Just love the Tetsaiga, dude. Though it doesn't come with the, oh gosh, what is it called in Inuyasha? The wind slash blade or whatever it's called, his main move. Doesn't come with that. Maybe that will be a mod one day. Scarface blade or something. Oh, but yes, now I'll be showcasing off the Winnie the Pooh Goss Harag. This is probably low on the demand list as far as the mods I could see people like really clamoring for. Like, I don't know who in the world was saying, oh, give me Winnie the Pooh Goss Harag, but here we are. I got it, so now we're going to show it. So I will say in its defense, if you've... oh, man. There was this movie with Ewan McGregor quite a while ago. It was called Christopher Robin, I think. It's actually totally dope. It's like a live action soft reboot, soft remake kind of sequel. You know, like Old Man Logan, like Old Man Christopher Robin, except it's more middle age. That movie was actually really fantastic. You'd think like a live action Winnie the Pooh sounds like a disaster, but they did it really, really well. So, just we have the Winnie the Pooh mod, so I figured that might be worth mentioning. Yeah. Alright. Time to suck with the longsword. Ha ha. Benjamin Fox brings up a great point. He says, why not Winnie the Pooh Arzuros? It's an actual bear who likes honey. You know, that actually makes a lot of sense. We should, I might go to the mod page afterwards and ask him about that. Ask him what his problem is. Okay. Just poke him in the butt a little bit. Alright, he's probably gonna trigger this Mizu, so that'll be cool. Yeah. It's a great question, Benjamin. Yeah, it should probably be Winnie the Pooh Mizu. Oh, you know, it's a bummer I couldn't be riding the SoulSeer right now. The SoulSeer is only with the Apex, which is kind of unfortunate, but at least it makes it feel more like a SoulSeer. Oh, what? But yeah, you see, like, I'm still sitting here trying to, like, combos and stuff, you know? Like, I'm not just getting in the way of his, I'm not just getting in the way of his, attacks and countering. Like, I'm still, like, comboing and shit. Yeah, see, I'm trying. Oh, see, I just suck. I'm no good at it. Okay. Hey, I got a counter. Woohoo! Oh, I got it. I got another one. See, I'm kind of learning. I can kind of do it. Oh, that's not gonna. Yep. I try to get fancy. Try and do both. Right in the back. Way too soon. But see, so that happens to me a lot too, where I just end up doing it just really soon for some reason. Like, I know the attack's coming, and I don't have the patience to wait. Oh! Okay, I got that one. Hiya! You fool. Winnie will regret the day he crossed the Tetsaiga. I'm not trying to hurt you, Winnie. I'm just trying to take you back home. Oh, that was another thing with the Valor longsword, though. Is I really appreciated the fact that you didn't have to, you know, do like spirit breakers and stuff the whole time, you know, or spirit helm breakers. Like you could just stick on the ground and just do your normal moves and stuff. You didn't have to spirit helm breaker all the time. Oh dang. What? How is that not a counter? Alright, I started getting scared on that one. Okay, let's try this. Nope, too soon. Gosh darn it. Ah, I tried to roll like a chump. Crazy. Oh, that was a... okay. Alright, alright. What? No, I countered that. I tried to counter that anyway. You're kidding me. I tried to counter that one. Oh! Oh, see, and then your dog kind of ruins a counter. All right, I got that one for sure. All right, let's just capture him. No, I don't want to kill Winnie the Pooh today. If you want to call this thing Winnie the Pooh. I mean, I'm not sure you do, but I don't want to kill Winnie the Pooh today. Do. Alright, that's Winnie the Pooh down. Yep, the 2B takes up the Akuma skin, so she gets the Akuma at the end, which is pretty awesome, I think. Whew. Alright, and then now we got everyone's least favorite. We got the good old Bloodbath. The good old Bloodbath Diablos. Let's see what he's weak to real quick, actually. Okay. Bloodbath is weak to ice. I should know this. Okay. Gonna hit him with my frost crit elements. Actually, no, this build wasn't so good. Oh man. Is there any way I could fix this one real quick? I don't think so. Yeah, the problem is that I don't have any handicraft, and this thing, like I do have Master's Touch, but it really doesn't like to stay in white sharpness. Oh well. Benjamin Fox says they are so bright colored too. What's bright colored? Man, maybe. It's Bloodbath. I don't want to. I was gonna say maybe I'll do like switch axe or something, but no, it's Bloodbath Diablos. I don't want to get messed up. But yeah, you know, it's an interesting time for Monster Hunter Rise. I mean, it's hard to know who was all working on modded monsters for this game. I know there's got to be some people out there that are working for them. Also, as soon as you see the like you saw that as soon as this game came out, predictably, the mods for World kind of dipped as far as the quantity went. So I think a lot of those people like just went straight over to Rise. It's possible, but it's just gonna be interesting because you got Elden Ring coming out in like a week now, 9 days. So it's actually, I feel like it's pretty possible that a monster or two will come out for Rise like right before or right after Elden Ring comes out. So yeah, it's an interesting time for action games, I'll say. Yeah. Yep. This is very exciting. I'll be live streaming Elden Ring. You know, I would like to catalog my adventures through that game. So, but I wouldn't be surprised if not very many people watch. It's there's I think the sense that I've gotten is that virtually every other streamer on the planet's going to be streaming that game when that game comes out. So it's like, yeah, I'm not sure how many people are going to be like, all right, let's watch Kilbrax do it. Well, that's fine. That's whatever. Oh, man. But yes, this is Bloodbath Diablos, supposedly. You know, I don't actually know a whole lot about Bloodbath. Fox, if you know a lot about him, how does he look to you right now? Does he look solid? Is he good looking? I'm just trying to drink my dash juice right now. Nope. Get out of here. Nope. Eh. Right, to me, I mean, he doesn't look bad. He just, I don't, yeah, he doesn't quite, pop as far as, like, SoulSeer Mizutsune looked pretty freaking close to, like, actual Mizutsune. Whereas this guy, I mean, I think he's really cool. I'm never gonna complain, but, yeah, he just doesn't, I don't think his colors pop very well. Oh, come on. Dang, I'm actually learning this Diablos. I'm kind of surprised. Fascinating. Yep, that one hit me. Looks like normal Apex, but with Bloodbath veins. Yeah, I mean, you know, the guy came out with 3 mods on the same day. I don't know. I still think it looks pretty cool. But I would say that's more Capcom's thing, where they made Apex Diablos look like Bloodbath Diablos too much, as opposed to this modder not making it look more like Apex, if that makes sense, or more different from Bloodbath. Because the modder that made Bloodbath, like, yeah, he, you know, I mean, to me it looks like Bloodbath. It's just that Capcom made Bloodbath look like Apex. I think, anyway. Man. You tripping. Ooh. I keep waiting for him to like land, but he just doesn't. Oh, there. Now he wants to land. Cool. Dude. Okay, he literally did the same. You saw that? Like, he did that like twice. Wow. Uh-oh. I'm dead. Or not. Drink, 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 drink. Okay. Alright. Time to try and knock it down. There you go. Wonder if he has Bloodbath second phase. You know, I wouldn't count on it. I think that might have actually been something that he said on the mod page, that he wasn't able to get like the second phase or something. So, I wouldn't count on it. Oh! Funny. I'm gonna break one of these horns. I was gonna sharpen, but if he's gonna sit there, that's cool too. Dang, you know, I actually had white sharpness for a while there. That was pretty good. Oh, when he's angry, he looks slightly better. Well, that's good. Yeah, man. It's, like I said, this game's only been out for 2 weeks, so, and, you know, I don't make mods, so I'm not, you know, I'm never in a position where I can show these guys how it's done. I would never sit there and claim I could. I'm feeling pretty good again in this fight, though. I feel like I don't even want to grab one of the monsters, the Wyvern Ride. I think I kind of... I've learned some of this Diablos' habits, so... Oh, you don't. Okay. Okay. Snap. Oh, dang. Was that like black mist he had around his head or something? That was pretty cool. Oh. Yep. Okay. Okay. Let's get this, But yeah, you see it, like how with these dual blades, I was able to just, I literally put the kunai, I did the kunai wirebug, and then I did like another attack or two, and then I did my, dodge, my wirebug dodge attack or whatever. Like, that's the kind of volume of moves I'm used to that don't, lend me... Like, those proclivities don't really help me with, my longsword. Oh, okay, we're diving. We're diving, buddy. Says that's pretty cool, but Bloodbath doesn't have that. That's just Apex, you think. Alright, cool. Oh, yep, I knew that was happening. Oh my gosh, man. Calm down. Okay, cool. Cool beans, bro. Okay, and just dive. Oh my gosh. Alright, I was getting a little sloppy there. That's fine though. Getting a little too dive happy. But yeah, everyone and their mother's gonna be streaming Dark Souls, or not Dark Souls, Elden Ring. Yeah, so. You know, if there were some Rise mods, I would definitely be happy to stream more of those. I think these are the best ones I could point at to where this could actually be something people would like to look at. Monster reskins. Hey, get away from me. Stop yelling. My quarrel is not with you. Yeah, we got 9 days till Elden Ring, man. It's gonna be a blast. I hadn't played Dark Souls or really talked about it on this channel at all, but I actually really love Dark Souls. Back in the day, I was really terrible at Dark Souls. I still am not that good, but I at least understand the mechanics of the game. I think maybe one of the worst things about Dark Souls maybe is that they don't really tell you like you're supposed to roll or iframe through moves. They just kind of expect you to figure that out. I played through the entire like Dark Souls 1 without knowing what iframes were or knowing that I could actually roll through moves. One day I just had a friend come over to help me with a boss in the first Dark Souls. I think it was Quelaag. And yeah, that's gonna hit me. I think it was Quelaag, and then he was just rolling through all of her moves all the time, and I was just like, what on earth are you doing? Like, you're getting hit by everything, but nothing's like hitting you. It's so weird. And then he's like, yeah, you're invincible for like whatever 13 frames. This was like almost 10 years ago, back when I had an Xbox 360. But he was just like, oh yeah, you can just roll, right? You like when you roll, you're invincible for 12 frames, and I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, what? And yeah, so. But like Dark Souls never really explicitly explained that to me. They just kind of like. And see, even after he explained it to me, I still wasn't doing it. Because I didn't understand really what that meant. Like you're invincible or some shit. Oh, okay, run away, run away. But I feel like that was kind of the worst part about Dark Souls. Not the difficulty or not the Capper Demon, but the fact that like I don't know, they just didn't actually explain to you, like, oh, you're kind of supposed to iframe things. Because the whole time I played it, I thought rolling was just a mechanism of, like, spacing. Like, I didn't know you had iframes, but I just thought it would help you space your distance better. Kind of like a literal interpretation of, yeah, it's just a literal interpretation of what rolling is. Because obviously in real life, like, rolling doesn't actually make you invincible to anything. So that's kind of what I thought rolling was. So I used it a little bit, but I never even understood that you could iframe through things. Yeah, I knew that was going to hit me. You know, and then I played through Monster Hunter World, and I beat the game with Insect Glaive. And I still had no idea that you could iframe anything. It wasn't until I saw a speedrun of a guy fighting Behemoth where I was like, oh, you can iframe. Like, obviously, you can roll through moves and stuff. So it was about, you know, 500 hours of games like this before I even understood, like, the basic idea that you're supposed to iframe things. So the whole time I'm fighting all these monsters, I'm just, like, walking around and running around them to avoid moves instead of rolling. Just crazy. Why couldn't the game just explain that? Even when you look at the tutorials in this game, like, let's go to what they got. Hunter info. Let's see what they got. Player info. Hunter hints. I mean, is there anything in here that tells you, like, oh yeah, if you iframe through moves, this is how you survive? I think maybe weapons, right? Like, maybe the weapons will teach you. But even then, like, okay, nothing in here is telling me, like, I can iframe through stuff. It'll tell me that my Shrouded Vault move will let me iframe through things technically, like in Adept mode, but nothing tells you, like, oh, okay, then let's look at basic controls. You can dodge attacks at the cost of stamina when battling a large monster. Evading while dashing away from it will perform a more effective dodge called emergency evasion. Well, what's emergency evasion? Yeah, okay, so they're telling you evade, right? Hit A to evade. It's not telling you it gives you iframes. It's just telling you that you get away from a move. So if you're looking at that literally like I did when I was playing these games for the first time, I don't see that it's a big help. Because I don't understand that it's actually making me invincible for a few frames. I just see that it's like I'm moving that much. And if I'm still getting hit by a move, I'm still, like, you know, getting hit, so there's no point in rolling a lot of times. Okay. Oh, this one's gonna be tough. Nope, not well. See if I can't knock him down one more time. Oh yeah. Bloodbath is down. No more bluff for you. Oh, that's something I didn't even look at. Let's see if, do my Silkbind attacks? Oh, okay, those are still blue. But that's red. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's kind of cool. Doesn't make everything red, but that's fine. Benjamin says, I'm not going to touch Dark Souls. The computer is going through the window if I do. You know, Benjamin, from what it sounds like you're good enough. Like, I would say, like, trust me, if you're doing all that stuff with longsword that you're talking about, like, none of the weapons are like longsword, really. But if you have that level of skill, you'll be fine playing Dark Souls. Everything will be a little bit different, but your skill does translate. Like, trust me, it's not going to be as hard for you as it is for a lot of people that don't play Monster Hunter. I guess the main thing is, I wanted to do a video on this, but, like, because I wanted to do a video about the habits that you get while you play Monster Hunter as it translates to Dark Souls. And, I don't know, about like 80% of it kind of translated pretty well. But there are, like, you actually do have to pay attention to different things, and one of the things you have to pay attention to are the different hits. So, for instance, virtually most attacks that the monsters do in Monster Hunter knock you down. On your ass, onto the ground. That's usually, like, most hits, right? And then you have the choice of getting up or not getting up, and your get up iframes and all that stuff, and your Superman dives. You don't have a Superman dive in Dark Souls, but also in Dark Souls, what happens is a lot of times you might get, like, the damage isn't the best indicator of whether you're going to get knocked down or not. So in Monster Hunter, if you do get knocked down, most of the time, like, if you look at your damage and you see a lot of damage, like, you know that move knocked you down. Dark Souls will try and mess up you up by hitting you with big moves that don't knock you down, and then it combos into another move that could kill you. But if you're in Monster Hunter, you think you're still on the ground, or you think that you're too far away to get hit or something. But basically, in Monster Hunter, it's usually better. It's okay for you to panic roll. In Dark Souls, you get punished really hard. So usually they hit you with one move, and if you roll immediately as soon as you can after that, like the game, a lot of the bosses in Dark Souls 3 are designed to punish that kind of spam rolling. So basically, don't panic roll. If you get hit in Dark Souls, wait. Just wait and measure. Okay, you got hit. Measure the second, and the third, and the fourth, and however many moves he's got in his combo. Don't spam rolling. So that basically single-handedly killed me most of the time in that game. Because I was thinking of Monster Hunter, oh, I'm on the ground, I can just wait, and you can't. Or in Monster Hunter, yeah, you can kind of just get away with panic rolling a little bit better. No, they really don't do that in this game. Huh. I thought I put in a new mod. Oh, yeah, here we go. Okay, so this mod is the, I don't know, is it a Demon Slayer? Let's see. You know what? I might have to just look real quick. Yeah, I'll just look real quick. These are the Inosuke dual blades. Where's it from? I don't know if it's from Demon Slayer. It might be. It might be from Demon Slayer. But okay, these are the Inosuke dual blades. Kind of long, but pretty cool. Benjamin, you are right. These are very long. Let's see if there's a difference between the length. Yep, you see that? Okay, well, let's crouch forward a little bit. Yeah, so you can see my blade is going right through it. Dang. You know, that's still fine. I mean, that's fine. You know, it's just a mod. It's just for fun anyway. It would be nice if you could extend my range, but that would also break the dual blades. Could you imagine if I had the range of a longsword? Not really necessary, because the dual blades aren't really a weapon that thrives on spacing as much as they thrive on positioning, but that's fine. Let's ramp it up real quick. Dulling strike. Yes, these are the longsword dual blade ones. Well, anyway, that's kind of it for the 3 mods. Boy, I don't know what to do. I think let's just do they have an advanced Mitsune? Yeah, I think this is the advanced one, the one that can kill you in one hit. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that for fun. Okay, let's see real quick. Are any of these... I'm kind of making this one on the fly. Huh, I don't think I have a build that's a bludgeoner, because this would be a bludgeoner build kind of thing, but whatever. Yeah, I think SoulSeer is definitely the best one, so we'll just play a bit of SoulSeer. And then I'll be done with my showcase. And then, yeah, we'll see. After that, yeah. Yeah, this these advanced quests are a little iffy because it's ha. Benjamin Fox says he hasn't beaten these advanced quests yet. You know, I don't blame you. Like these, it's so weird because like it seems like Capcom, like they knew they were getting dogged really, really, really hard for their lack of difficulty. So then what do? They make these advanced quests that aren't, they don't give you any special rewards, I don't think, which is kind of weird. Because there should just be something that's rewarded. It doesn't even have to be anything new, but it could just be something kind of cool. They make these, and like I have a hard time saying that they're difficult because they're just, I don't want to say broken, but like, I don't know, these are just messed up quests. Like I've just been one-shotted so many times in the middle of these quests, and it's always been like super weird. Yeah, I really don't know, man. These quests are just so strange to me, because it's just like the monsters, like they didn't design them differently. They just decided that now these apexes are gonna hit 4 times harder. Benjamin Fox says he likes them. Yeah, that's totally cool. I mean, I don't hate them, but you can tell it was like not really designed in mind. Like we're gonna make these advanced quests. I mean, first of all, they should have like a tempered thing or something. You know what I mean? Like it should be tempered. It shouldn't just be like advanced. It should be kind of tempered, or some kind of visual indicator around the thing that would actually tell you that it's an advanced quest. Or that they're a harder version of the same monster, just because that's kind of, I think Monster Hunter's better when they do that. But yeah, they just kind of seem slapped together, and now you got these advanced quests where it's just, I don't know, these guys just kill you in like one hit, and you're just like, okay. I guess I have to get good or something. Dang, I gotta eat another one. But no, I do like them. They are actually a fair bit challenging. As you'll see, I mean, I did do this one already, but yeah, I did need both the monsters. I needed to pay. I don't know. That's all I want. I just want something that forces me to pay attention. Like a lot of the monsters in this game, they were, oh shit, oh darn, I wasted my freaking fire beetle. But a lot of the monsters in this game, like, the problem is that they're not forcing you to pay attention, and that sucks. I want to be forced to pay attention. And when you play a game and it's so easy that you're like not even forced to pay attention, it's just, that really sucks. Especially with Monster Hunter. Like, I want to pay attention when I'm playing Monster Hunter. It's my favorite game, you know? Then they made all these easy monsters, and like I said in that video I made recently, like I literally could just watch football and play Monster Hunter like it was nothing. It's so weird to be able to do that. Alright. I was like, I don't want to watch football while I'm playing Monster Hunter. I want to be focused on it, but if they make my monsters too easy, I'm just gonna watch SpongeBob or something. Ah! That was playing with fire a little bit. That was playing with fire a little bit. Funny. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, you see that? Like, that move did like so much damage, and I'm not really sure that made sense for it to do as much damage as it did. But that's just like so many of the moves. Ah. Oh, there you go. Use these trap bugs. Aha. I like trap bugs a lot. You know, they just cause like a slight little flinch, basically. Kind of neat. Alright, looks like I got the Rathalos. Let's go. Come on. But yeah, like, I would rather have the advanced monsters in this game just because they at least do give you the option of fighting a hard monster. Kind of. It's hard to go wrong with extra content and extra difficult monsters. It's hard to go wrong. Oh man, I'm just lighting this guy up. Light him up. Ooh, and the poison. Thank you. Ugh. This damn tail is clipping through the wall. I'm hitting his tail through the wall. You know, actually it's weird because I'm fighting this one and I fought Diablos earlier. I actually could swear that the emergency Apex Arzuros might be the hardest. It is so weird, but it's like that Apex Arzuros was so like stupid. Mainly because like he has moves that cover his entire body. Like he does 360-degree moves all the time. There's not exactly like a window to actually hit the emergency Apex or Zuros. And then he hits like so hard he can kill you in like one hit. Aha! I framed through his roar. Screw you. Nice. Oh, come on. Oof. Yeah, just gotta watch out for this move. Aha. Nice. Yeah, this SoulSeer is really good looking, man. This SoulSeer looks really nice. Looks really good. Huge, huge fan. Very pretty. Gonna go ahead and get my attack buffs. Now, where's this taking me? I haven't used the puppet spider yet. Let's use the puppet spider. Come here, Narga. What? I missed. Oh. Well, you know, I guess that's the good thing with the dual blades is that it's so easy with the dual blades to do wirebug damage. Like, all I need to do is land one of those. Land one of that. Okay, not enough, but that's fine. One more. There you go. It looks like it's glowing and I love it. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no, it's just, yeah, the colors are just really great. I think it looks way better than Apex Mizutsune. I mean, I don't think any of the Apexes actually look any good. Like, they're actually all really bland. Like, if your point is to make hardcore looking monsters cheaply, Apex did a pretty good job. Oh man, that's crazy. Alright, alright. Come on. Do the thing. No. Crazy. Trying to knock me off my Nargacuga. Yeah, the Apex Mizutsune, like, you know, none of these guys actually look like that cool. You know, they're all just kind of, what was it, dark purple? You know, like, ooh, cool. Like, there's just nothing to them. And you just compare that to, like, the palette of the Deviants in Monster Hunter GU, where with GU you had all these different colors. You had this colorful SoulSeer, you had Hellblade Glavenus, which is really red, and Bloodbath, and... You know, and then you look at all the Apexes, and they're all, like, dark purple. So, oh, yay. Woo! I love my dark purple monsters, like if your goal is to be cheap, that's actually totally fine, right? Well, not totally fine, but if your goal is to be cheap, you've achieved it. If your goal is to make the best looking monsters, you already did it better. But yeah, so who knows? Now I'm getting my butt kicked a little bit. Dang, I don't even know what hit me. Alright, let's pick up these buffs, I guess, while I'm at it. Yeah, I will say so far that the SoulSeer is definitely the best mod. Visually. There was one mod I wanted to showcase, but I don't know, like... The main thing that sucks is that it's like a modded weapon that isn't viable. But I was a big fan of Phantasy Star Online, and there was one mod that was the DB's Saber. If anyone played Phantasy Star Online episode 1, or what, yeah, 1 and 2, they got the DB Saber. I'm a huge fan of the DB Saber. And I love that stuff, so... I don't think I have that mod up, but maybe I'll showcase that one next time. But yeah, like, oh man, I should have done this earlier, but look at how much better this SoulSeer looks at night. I didn't even think about that, but this SoulSeer looks so good at night right now. I should have done that earlier. Yeah, he looks so good at night, man. Nice. Enraged. He's not happy. Get on his back! Just sitting there like, please don't do some nonsense. Okay, did that even look like that landed? Like, let's be real here. Did that even look like that hit me? Okay, Boomer. Yeah, you got me. Dang. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, man. Who's calling me? Get away from me. I've already had a pretty great day. I just got over being sick a little bit. There you go. Good job, dummy. I bought 3 Star Trek posters that I cannot wait to hang around in my house. The only thing is that they're actually like freaking huge. Like these Star Trek posters are actually like way bigger than I thought they would be, but that's totally fine. Alright, I'm kind of snoozing a bit. This fight's kind of taking me longer than I wanted it to. Getting just a tad bored. But we should be close, so. But I also didn't make a build for these dual blades, so that's fine. Okay. But that's one thing that spoiled me with modded monsters is like, man, I get really bored of like actual Monster Hunter monsters a lot faster. Which is pretty sad, but it's like, man. Yeah, dodge that one too, sucker. Okay. Gosh dang, man. What the frick? Yeah, yep. Dang, he knocked over those rocks. They'll swipe right through him. And oh, jeez. Yep. I account for that one a little bit better. Okay. Oh, dang. He does look like he's glowing, actually. I think he is glowing. That's so cool. Dang, I didn't really notice what you were saying before, but you're right. He's glowing. That's really great. Okay. Okay. That's so cool. Yeah, that's so cool. So is that a normal like SoulSeer thing then, that he just kind of glows? Oh shit. Run. Drink. Okay, he's gonna do some crazy crap. Gosh, that is so cool. So that must be like the enraged part, because I think this mod was actually 2 different mods, and it's one for the normal and one for the enraged. Oh, you know, if I wanted to for sure win, I would go grab that Valstrax. You know, I think I'll grab that Valstrax. God dang, man. Come on, my dog. Shit. I'll just go grab that Valstrax. What the heck? That was weird. I don't know why they didn't give me that. And then I think after this, I will do an Apex Mizutsune Rampage. I don't know. This one seems like the best one to show off, I think. Actually, let me go see if I can see it sleeping real quick. I'd really like to look at it a little bit when it sleeps. Especially if it's still glowing. I don't think it would be, but if it was still glowing, that'd be really cool. Okay. Oh, dude, it is sleeping. Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Aw. Dude, that's so cute. Aw. Dude, it's glowing. Oh my gosh. Heck yeah, man. Alright, and then... Alright, take a pose. Alright, get something like that. Dude, that is so cool. Alright, don't wake up. Don't wake up. Don't wake up. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so cool. Oh, shit. He's up. Oh, shoot. Oh, man, am I gonna lose? Run! I did not mean for it to be like this. I was just taking pictures. I mean, I should have figured at some point he's gonna wake up, but I don't know. He looks so peaceful. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna get the easy win. Ah, you know what? Well, I don't know. Like, I actually don't want the easy win, but it's like I want to see what it looks like when a Valstrax fights a SoulSeer Mizutsune. Like, I want both. So I'll just go get the Valstrax real quick. But you know, Benjamin was saying earlier that this was, or he hadn't finished the advanced quest yet, and that's unfortunately one of the things I think is kind of bad about the advanced quest. Is like, if you really wanted to, you could just like do the wyvern riding like 50% of the time. Like, I could wyvern ride both monsters on the field right now, so that'd be 4 wyvern rides, and we're not even like 50% of the way through the quest, you know. So like, yeah, I could wyvern ride these two guys and then fight it a little bit, just a little bit, and then just wait for the next monster to show up, or the next 2 monsters to show up. I can get like 4 or 6 wyvern rides, and then this like wouldn't even be fair. Like, you can complete all these advanced quests by doing the vast majority of your damage with these monsters. As long as you're willing to wait for them to spawn, basically. Yeah, that's kind of not cool. All right, let's go, Foo. God, you know, that is cool, dude. Freaking glowing Mizutsune with crimson Valstrax. Light attack. There you go. Punisher. Bam, that's cool. more glow for him. Oh, you know, that's another cool little detail I didn't notice, but you see all of his colors gone? I heard that was something like the soul has left his body or something like that after you kill him. Wow, that's so cool. All of his colors gone. He's not glowing anymore. That's super dope. His soul is left. So cool. That is super cool. I love it. That's great. Boom. Classic 2B with the fireball. So awesome. All right, so we are going to do. Let's just show off the Tessaiga. And we are going to do a Apex Mizutsune Rampage. Just because I want to see what this SoulSeer looks like when it's in Rampage mode. Rampage quests. Apex Mizutsune. Super dope. Super duper dope. Yeah, you know, I did make a video about Rampages recently. Yeah, and my point wasn't to say that all Rampages suck or that it's a worthless mode. I just wanted to point out the problems with it. I do have fun with it, but it is too casual. No, I do love manning the guns and just shooting at monsters. I love that, like, if you stick to the functionality or the functions of the installations with the ballistas, you're supposed to land the crack shots on the head, you're supposed to land the thunder cannons with the cannons, you're supposed to land the wirebug shots with the machine cannons, you know, all that stuff. Like, that stuff is all really cool. It just sucks that none of it, like, actually makes it so that you win. That's the problem. Like, all that stuff is really great and it's actually a lot of fun. You know, like when I see a monster about to do damage on my gate and I pull it closer towards me with a wirebug shot with the machine cannon, I actually love that. Like, that's super great. Like, that's fun. So don't get me wrong there. It's just that it's not like, if you don't do it, it's not really that big of a deal. Which is definitely, like, the main point I was trying to make with the transitions in that video. Like, when the Apex shows up, you can't wirebug hold them at all. And, you know, they could have done this thing, like, when you wirebug hold somebody with a machine cannon, you pull them to you. That could have been, like, okay, you get 3 of those, and that's actually a lot. And then you get faster reload the more you land your actual machine cannon stuff. Oh, wow. I'm not finding nothing. Maybe I should host it. I'm not in offline mode. I don't know why it thinks I'm in offline mode. This is crazy. But yeah, that lasts like 10 seconds when you pull them in with the machine cannon or something like that. It's pretty good. It's pretty strong. With an Apex, it should last like 2 or 3. And so you actually have to use all 3 shots, but if you keep pulling them in, you can keep them from Nova-ing, keep them from hitting the gate. Like, the real issue is that they do Novas on this gate, And it's like, oh man, it's charging up a Nova. It's gonna really hurt the gate. It can land like 4 Novas before you seriously have to consider like that your final gate actually might get destroyed. It should be like 1 Nova. If you had 1 Nova that broke that gate, or maybe 2, but if you had 2 Novas that broke that gate would be like you would actually like I would hop onto the game with my microphone and I would organize like, okay, when this Apex is gonna Nova this gate, which one of us is gonna hit it with a Crag shot, which one of us is gonna hit it with a Wirebug, which one of us is gonna hit it with a Thunder Cannon. Do we have any hammer or greatsword users, or do we have a stun guns or a stun heavy bow gun, or you know, whatever, blast nut light bow gun users? Do we have anyone that can cause that KO damage really quickly? Because we gotta knock that thing down. It would actually force me to communicate with random people that I was doing that mission with. But yeah, like I never communicate with anybody because it would have to hit the gate with 5 Novas, and you're usually gonna DPS it down or gonna knock it down on accident without even trying before those 5 Novas land. So yeah, that's kind of the issue. Like, and then yeah, the machine cannon Wirebugs don't really work to pull it in. The crack shots don't work. So all the mechanics they forced you to use while playing Rampage don't matter on the Apex. The Apex just wipes all those mechanics and all that stuff you learned. Just throws it right out the window. It's actually terrible. Like, oh man, I should have made that point more clearly in my video. That's actually kind of a bummer. I should have made that point a little more clearly, but it teaches you to use all this stuff to take down an Apex, or to take down all these monsters, right? It's installations, and you spend all this time learning it, and then the Apex shows up, and you use that crag shot to hit its head. It doesn't knock it down. You use the Wirebug to pull it in. Doesn't work. Use the Thunder Cannon, and I guess you can apply Thunderblight to an Apex. But it's just like, wow, I spent all this time doing these Rampages learning, and then when the Apex shows up to use all the stuff I learned, none of it works. Just DPS it. Just shoot it, and then when you get your counter gong for 500 seconds, just hit it. It's like, oh, okay, like, that's cool. You know, oh, thanks so much. Yeah, it's actually really lame. It's really, really, really lame. Alright, let's just do the Apex again. Let's just have people join us for fun. And then with that, that'll probably end my showcase. For this one, anyway. You know, I always hope to keep showcasing off mods and stuff. Okay. Dude, my dog. Where the hell is my dog? Where the hell my dog? Where did he go? Oh, never mind. I know. Sorry, I forgot. During multiplayer, you don't get 2, you get 1. I don't know where the hell my dog at. He just ran out on me. So no thanks, not today, boss. Xavian. Hello, Xavian. Yeah. Oh. Gosh. But yeah, Goss Harag. We got Winnie the Pooh over there. Should I go grab Winnie? I should probably go grab Winnie. I'm gonna ride Winnie the Pooh into battle. And it will be epic. I will have Winnie the Pooh fight SoulSeer. SoulSeer, what's his face? SoulSeer Mizutsune. Yeah. Whoever would have thunk. Alright, let's go, Winnie. Let's mess him up. Let's go make Christopher Robin really proud. Christopher Robin. Like, oh my god, Winnie, what happened to you? You became a monster. You became a monster with ice blades on your hands. What happened to you, Winnie? It's like, oh, those winters got tough. I don't know what to tell you, Chris. Gosh, that's dope. Bam, bam. Okay. Oof. Oh, alright. I don't want to get hit by any of that. Alright, thank you, Winnie. You were super awesome, bro. Nice. Oh, I hate that. I hate when I miss that. Oof, dang. Hit him! Oh man, look at all that tail damage. That was dope. Dun 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 dun. Pick up this Apex material. See if I can knock it down. Oh, that's satisfying. Dude, we got some ridiculous charge axe user over here. Oh, he's glowing. God, that's awesome. That glow is pretty sick. Come on, foo. Dang, I can't even see my character. Cool, cool. You got red wirebugs too? That's crazy. Okay. Really want to cut off that tail. Oh, that's not landing. That's fine. I landed like the last like 10 or whatever. Oh my gosh. Hey. That's pretty funny. I was rolling to get the buff and it hit me. Hilarious. Boy. Nope. Oh, I got him. Sweet. See, to me, this is like, I'm still learning this weapon, so that kind of stuff is really satisfying to me. I'm not like some like super experienced longsword user, you know. So when I land one of those strikes like that, that's pretty cool. Oh my gosh, that angle. So suggestive. Not my intention. Alright. Let's see if, there you go. At least I didn't lose my red gauge. Yeah, I'm glad he pointed out that glow. He was so right about the glowing. Like, it looks really great. Not happening. Too greedy. Definitely too greedy. I didn't... Okay. I have no idea where he is. I don't think anyone's grabbed the Barrett yet. Dang, Xavier. Not happening. Okay. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, you got a snow beetle. Okay. Oh crap. We gotta get down there. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I just thought he might trigger the Barrett, and if he triggers the Barrett, then... What the fuck? Where are you going? Yeah, see, just like that. So if he triggers the Barrett and no one is there, then we lose it. So might as well. Okay. You know, this shoulder check is like... Barioth's shoulder check actually misses like so much. Except now, of course, right when I bring it up. Of course. Oh, dang. Okay, okay, I kind of... Wow. Jeez, Lou. Oh, no, I was too late. Oh, I was so close. I was so close, but I was too late. Didn't get my Mount Punisher. Sorry, guys. Move. I killed him. That was me. You saw it. You saw it. It was me. I put the last hit on him. I killed him. It was me. Alright, Rex Silly Sup Gaming says, nice mod with 2B and the legendary sword Tetsaiga. Yeah, thank you. 2B is just a classic, you know, you always gotta throw her in there. I don't know, she's just genuinely a good character model, so she's always fun to play with. I'm glad you could pick up on that I was playing with the Tetsaiga. I loved Inuyasha. I'm not actually sure I finished it, but I am a huge fan of the Tetsaiga and Inuyasha, and I actually somehow, for some reason, like, this really fits for me. Like, when I put these two mods together, I'm like, you know, this Tetsaiga actually looks pretty good. You know, and then we got the red Wirebugs here, which are really cool. But yeah, other than that, you know, yeah, throughout the stream I did Bloodbath, I did all this other stuff. I did, this is SoulSeer Mizutsune. Looks really great. It even glows when it's enraged, so yeah, thank you. These are very cool mods. He says she is nice in Soul Calibur. Is that a mod, or did they actually put 2B in Soul Calibur? Because that would actually be really awesome. I would imagine that actually get a lot of people to play Soul Calibur. He says he loves the Inuyasha movies too. You know, I do as well. They aren't overly dark, but I can remember as a kid, the guy with the hole, the dark hole in his hand, was fighting this girl with the dark hole in her hand, and she had opened hers up too much, and it pulled her in, and that, like, when I saw that movie as a kid, it freaking traumatized me. Like, she pulls open this black hole in her hand and she gets sucked in. I'm like, well, that's dark. Oh gosh, I don't have. I'm trying to get Apex Mizu so I can have that Rampage. Yes, I also agree that 2B's win pose is hilarious. Yeah, you use the Akuma skin for this mod, so it actually combines the two, and it's actually hilarious. Like, it's actually awesome. It's just. And he says they actually added her into the game. That's really cool. Is that Soul Calibur 6? I'll actually check that out right after the stream then. If they put her into the game, I'll actually check that out. That sounds really dope. That sounds really, really, really dope. He says he remembers the villain in the movie was a crazy headless yokai samurai. I do not remember a headless yokai. That sounds a lot more like me to like Neo, which I was hoping to live stream Neo 2 at some point, because I was a big fan of the first one and I beat the first one. I think Neo 2 kind of lost its balancing in its end game, because you can kind of like farm the experience in a way and weapons in a way that just make the whole game like broken. But but I was hoping to stream Neo 2 at some point. Oh man, I don't have. Alright, I'll do Apex Diablos, and if I can, I'll do Apex Mizutsune afterwards, so you can see the Bloodbath Diablos as well. Says the black hole ability in the series is quite deadly. Absolutely, the black hole ability. I mean, it was basically all that. I forget Inuyasha's friend, the pervy guy. Well, that's basically all he had, was that ability. I mean, he had a staff he could hit people with, but it was really just that ability that he had, and it was pretty cool. And right, it was deadly, and that was the thing. He never used it on Inuyasha, but a part of me always wanted to see how Inuyasha would deal with that. Or at least I don't think he ever used it on Inuyasha, but a part of me always wanted to see how he would even deal with something like that. Ah yes, time to do Rampage modes. because I just made like a almost 30-minute video talking about what's wrong with this mode. So of course, let's do it. Let's do it on my live stream. Alright, he says, Oni, the other version of Akuma should have been in the game. Oni. I have no idea what the other version of Akuma is. But I say why not. But clearly they've made this game cheaply. With the price in mind. Says he's already platinumed Neo 2. How is it compared to Neo 1? I would love to know that. So I am really excited for it. I haven't popped it in at all, but I am really excited for Neo 2. I know you get to make your own character. I don't expect much from the story, but a little bit better story would be nice. The story in Neo didn't really even conclude. If it concludes in Neo 2, that'd be better, but there's a lot of like open-endedness in Neo 1. See, Neo 1 was terrific, but it also did suffer from what I would call like enemy homogenization. Maybe not. It'd just be easier to say that there weren't enough enemies in Neo 1. Like, there was a lot of the same kind of stuff going on in Neo 1 all the time. It's just the same kind of enemies. That's what I'm talking about. I don't have any teammates. Why does no one want to do Apex Diablos? Maybe everyone's already done with the Rampage mode in this game. I wouldn't be surprised. I also totally forgot to set up bamboo bombs, so that's nice. Awesome. Oh, whatever. Says Neo 1 is more clunky to you. Yeah, I could see that. Yeah, well, I mean, I think Neo did the majority of its game well enough. It's just when you get into the end game where things kind of like all the RPG elements, where with the experience and everything, like it all kind of like, yeah, it all kind of falls apart a little bit. Oh, cool. Okay, bamboo bomb. Not what I tried to do. But okay. Yeah, the end game of Neo kind of falls apart a bit, where it's just like I don't know about you, but I always thought like fighting two bosses at once, like a lot of the missions in Neo 2 in Neo 1 in the end game, like they have you fight two bosses at once. Like I could never pull that off unless I was super OP. So they like design all these villains for you to like fight one of, basically during the actual fight, but then later on they're just like, oh, we're gonna have you fight two from now on. It's like, okay. So you have to fight like, Nobu? Or whatever. Like the second to final boss, him and his wife, and you have to fight them both at the same time, and it's like that's cool, I guess. I don't really know. But it's actually really hard, and the only way I could do it is when I got like super overpowered or something. And I'm not sure that's really fun if I have to get super overpowered before I can do a mission. I don't know, maybe I lacked some skill, but I really felt like I was as good at the game as I should have been. So it'd be hard for me to just like, oh, you need to get better. That way you could take down two people. And it's like, maybe, but I could just, I could also just farm. Could just farm forever and just level up like forever. Says 3 Torii Gate and Neo 2 becomes an MMO at that point. Ha! Funny. Says, oh gosh, I know the feeling of fighting two bosses at once in Neo 1. Yeah, it's kind of like they throw it in there, and it, like I said, it never hurts to have those kinds of missions because they're totally optional. They're totally for players that like have beaten the game and they just want a challenge. It's a very cheap way for the developers to make missions that are kind of cool but also have a lot of challenge. But like, man, those boss fights are like originally designed with the idea that you're only fighting one boss at a time, and then you got to fight two of them at a time, and it just doesn't feel like that's really possible. Like, I really don't know. I don't know. Like, I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it myself. Says it is terrible the fight you just talked about. Yeah, exactly. It's like you'd have to you'd have to level up a lot or something. Yeah, it's just not, I wouldn't say it's a lot of fun. And like, I like difficult fights, but that kind of stuff was like, it was difficult in the wrong way, because like one boss is difficult. One boss that can kill you in one hit is difficult. Two bosses, like, what are you... I mean, they don't kill you in one hit, but it doesn't seem to matter because they're just saturating the field so much. But, you know, maybe I'm just being a massive coward. I wouldn't be surprised at that, but I don't know. Okay. Man, I get either no one's doing rampages or my connection just isn't. Well, yeah, maybe. Maybe people are done doing rampages already. I wouldn't be surprised. Wow, that'd be crazy though. I've been looking for rampages now for a while, and I haven't gotten a single partner yet. Maybe I need to check like the active player base or something, but wow, that's crazy. Is really no one doing rampages? Maybe I wouldn't be too surprised, but oof, okay. Well, that one's gone. Oh, let's just see if we can use this. See if this works. Actually, that's probably not going to hit anything. Oh, okay. I did two of them. That's not bad. Whee! Boo. Whenever I use the last Gambit pill in Neo 2, I sometimes get one-shotted through Protection Talisman. Dude, that... no way. That's pretty funny. Well, I just did this Hellblade Glavenus mod like a little while ago, and you know, the first few times I did it, not on stream, but just test running it, I would have these god tier weapons, the modded weapons that gave me like, they would give me 10,000 defense, and I would still use Divine Blessing, and his moves would still kill me in one hit. So I was like, oh, okay, there's actually like no amount of divine protection, no amount of anything is like meant to save you from these moves. So that kind of sounds like what you're talking about in Neo 2, where they're just kind of like, you're not supposed to survive this under any circumstance. You are just supposed to die if you get hit by it, and you should only avoid it. That's your only way of survival. And it worked in the Hellblade Glavenus mod because it was supposed to be super hard, and like once you actually figure out the rhythm of the moves and you have the patience to have a 30-minute fight, it all worked. In Neo 2, I'm not sure it's quite designed that way. Rampage and MHR seems tedious, he also says. Not wrong. Not wrong. I made a video recently discussing some of the problems. I could reiterate something I just said earlier in the stream, but But what what makes it so tedious is that, or at least one of the ways in that it's tedious is that, or at least for me, was that you spend all this time learning all these mechanics in this game. Like, you learn how to use the crag shots, you learn how to use the machine cannon, the wirebug, like, pull-in move that the guy has. Okay, that didn't hit, but sure. You learn how to use the thunder cannon with the cannon. You learn all this stuff, right? And then the apex, and all this stuff is meant to, like, help you stun the monsters that that you fight in the Rampage mode. And then when the Apex shows up, none of those work. So it's like, it over the course of the game, when you do these Rampages, they're teaching you, like, they're having you learn all these ways to fight these monsters using the installations that they have. And then when you actually fight them, the Apexes, like, you can try and crag shot it with your ballista, or you can try and do your pull-in with the machine cannon, the little wirebug move, and they don't work. So it's like, wow, you know, because really the Apex should be the summation of, like, all the skills that you learned through the Rampage. Like, hey, you're a hunter, but have you learned how to use the Rampage? Like, have you learned how to do Rampages correctly? That's what it should be, but what it is it's basically just a DPS fest. And all the special things that you can do with the installations, like KOing the monsters or pulling them in with the wirebug with the machine cannon, you can't do that on the Apex. So in no way, or you can't use it on Ibushi or anything. So, like, it's not really at all like a summation of the things that you actually learned through the game. It's all that stuff goes out the window, and you just bash the monster with your weapons. So you're sitting there like, if you did actually bother how to use learn how to use these installations, none of it matters. They throw it out on the dumpster. Like, what the fuck? I spent this whole game learning how to, like, land crag shots on the head, or using the thunder, like, charging up the thunder cannon, thunder ammo, so it could get thunder blight and then stun it with my cannons. And I spent all this time mastering that, and then when the Apex shows up, none of that works. Like, what the fuck? And then, yeah, of course it's tedious. Like, I spent all this time learning how to use all this stuff, and none of it actually works on the Apex monster. Which is the only thing that matters, because none of these monsters are actually hard enough to, like, be that concerned about. Like, you see this gate here? It's only in yellow. It looks really messed up, but it's in yellow status right now. So it's, like, halfway done. Like, this gate never falls before the Apex shows up, so really no matter how well you do before he shows up, it doesn't really matter. So you learn how to do all this stuff, like, before you fight Apexes, you learn how to do all this stuff. But when Apexes show up, none of it really works. So why do you even bother to learn how all these Rampage stuff works anyway? Alright, you said a bunch of things. X and Zero from Mega Man series would be a cool mod for MHR. I know they do have some Mega Man stuff in here. They're not very cool. But they do have some Mega Man stuff. I'm not a big fan of Mega Man, but I do think Zero, like, you are right about Zero. Zero is, like, universally cool, so if they put him in this game, that would be super dope. Dante and Virgil, of course. Those are definitely coming as mods, though. Like, you don't have to worry about that. Those are definitely coming. So you're good there if you have a PC. I finally got 1 or 2 partners. Wow, incredible. I'm only on the 3rd wave. Great. He asks, is Rampage basically a raid? It's a 4-man raid? Yes, in a way. It kind of is. It's something I actually cut out of the video that I made. Oh wow, I pulled him from really far. Holy cow. I'm just gonna use the frickin' Dragonator, dude. This is all messed up. Oh, wasn't even there. Okay, whatever. I'm just gonna run around. Is Rampage basically a raid? Okay, so when I made the Rampage video, or the, oh, I know, right? It did take them long enough. Oh my gosh, they actually destroyed the gate. Well, it's probably because I was by myself and I was talking the whole time. But, you know, okay, this is even perfect because even though they did break the gate, it still doesn't matter because, like, the Apex is just going to get to the second gate immediately anyways. So, like, what's the point, really? But okay, so in my Rampage video where I discussed the problems with Rampage, one of the things that I mentioned was that, or I cut it out, but I was going to talk about how, like, actually WoW might be a good example of what Rampages could have been for Monster Hunter Rise. Oh, you know, I suppose Monster Hunter does have their own raids, like, Lao Shen Long and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, these Rampages are supposed to be like that, kind of. It's kind of like Lao Shen Long if it was more of like a tower defense thing. Because it does have a tower defense element. Okay. Wasting my time, kind of. Apex. This is the Apex Diablos. Yeah, it's kind of a raid style game, though, for sure. Hey, man. Thank you. Rex Silly Gaming, I mean, have you played the Rampage yet, or have you not played Rise at all? I'm just curious. Alright. Oh, okay. Nice. Actually got it. Oh. Oh dang, you haven't played Rise at all. Well, jeez, I don't know what brings you here, but I'm happy to have you. It's just funny, like you kind of assume that most people watching your Rise live stream might have played, but oh, that's cool. Yeah, it is kind of. Oh wow. It is kind of like a raid. But are you asking if it's like a raid like from the other Monster Hunter games? Because it definitely has some of those elements. Oh gosh, that's not good, but that's fine. Oh, counter gong's gone. Or are you asking like if it's like a raid like from World of Warcraft or something? Because I could talk about both of those, both of those ideas actually. Oh my gosh, jeez, Lou. Could've. Monster Hunter Frontier seems action-packed like Neo. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter Frontier, Monster Hunter Generations were games that excelled at creating a lot of content. Not all of it was really polished, but I mean, it was still interesting and cool. I think that's the main thing, is that like, because people could talk about how Frontier monsters were kind of like broken sometimes and not super polished with all their hitboxes, but like, I think rightfully so. Like, the fan base at the time was probably just more happy that they got new monsters. Like, personally, I don't really mind too much when I see a modded monster and like, they're not like the most polished thing on the planet. Like, I'm not gonna sit there and complain about it forever. Like, I'll make notes, and if I get frustrated, I might complain a little bit. But in general, I'm just happy to have a monster, a new one that I could fight. And I think that's kind of what Frontier was like. Frontier was more about just getting new and interesting monsters out there rather than having them be like super lore consistent or super polished and clean. You know, just getting like solid stuff out there. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I missed that. Okay. Well, this is a good group because they're probably carrying me a little bit, so that's nice. Come on, land it. Oh yeah, but this is the Bloodbath Diablos mod. Says, however, I can't wait to what Sunbreak has for Rise. Yeah, man. Hopefully it makes it probably better. Like, I don't want them to get rid of Rampage. I just want them to save it. I just want them to make it really hard and make people have to like learn the mechanics of it. And I want the mechanics that they teach you throughout the game to matter when it comes to like these apexes. Like, that's what I want. Like, I just want like a reason to hop onto my mic chat when I play this game with random people, and everyone, like, even if they're strange, like, because WoW used to force you to do this. WoW would actually legitimately force you to, if you're playing with strangers, they would force you to communicate with them, because even if they're strangers and you never talk to them and you just met them, you gotta go fight Mag Theridon, and there's a bunch of roles and stuff that you need to learn in order to beat him. Or maybe not even learn, but just like, hey, you're gonna do this, you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that, you're gonna press the button, you're gonna be the off tank, you'll be the backup, and I just want a reason to like feel like I need to actually hop onto mic chat and talk to people and coordinate. Whereas as you could see with this Rampage, I did a terrible job solo, and it was still not even close. The gate is barely touched. I didn't need to talk to anybody. They weren't bad. I mean, they were good with their weapons, but you see all these installations, like we weren't really forced to use these well. We could just use them however, and if we didn't use them very well, he might still be alive and he might do a little bit more damage to the gate, but it really didn't matter. Nothing really mattered. Yeah. Is Rampage like a raid? Yeah, if you could compare it to some of the things with, like you had Zora Magdaros and World. That fight, the end of it, or the final mission of it was kind of neat. You got to put up all the cannons were up, but you just had to load them and shoot them, which was kind of boring. And then you had a few shots. You had a few Dragonator shots and stuff. This is a little different because you place it. You place all your cannons and stuff, and you unlock things while you fight. But it's not. But you get to decide where everything is. So when you decide where things are, they're kind of. What would you say? My gosh, it does not want to give me Apex Mizutsune. What the heck? That's crazy. But yeah, when you decide where things are, that's kind of neat. Because imagine if you did Zora Magdaros or Lao Shanlong in the last game, or in Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate or World, and you actually got to decide where you put the cannons and stuff. With the Zora Magdaros fight, it actually wouldn't make a difference. Because it's such a slow-moving big target that all you had to do was aim it pretty much correctly. Whereas with the Lao Shen Long, again, it was just about loading stuff. With this, they kind of circumvented the loading of the cannon, and they're just loaded and they reload on themselves. It's just about you to aim it. Like a third-person shooter, kind of like a Warthog, a turret kind of thing. So, yeah. And then the point in the video I made was not that the mode sucks, but just that its lack of difficulty makes it so that you don't have to learn how to use any of the stuff really that well. If everyone does a bad job, you'll still win, so it doesn't really matter. Whew. Man, I'm kind of pooped. Alright, well, I wanted to showcase Apex Mizutsune one more time, but it's just not giving me the quest, man. It's really sad. And no one's running it, apparently, so. This Bloodbath Diablos seems crazy in MH Generations. You know, when I played Monster Hunter Generations, I didn't fight too many of the deviants. I fought Bolt Reaver Astalos, because Bolt Reaver Astalos was Astalos is my favorite monster, so I had to fight Bolt Reaver. And I fought Hellblade Glavenus. Yeah, I think all the deviants in Generations are nuts. I would say it's probably more crazy in Generations than Generations Ultimate, because Generations Ultimate had like the G rank, so you could get better armor before you fought it. Whereas I actually can't imagine what it was like to fight the deviants in Monster Hunter Generations without G rank gear. I think that's how it worked. I can't imagine that. That sounds nuts to me. You're gonna fight like. You're gonna use high rank gear and you're gonna fight these deviants, like they'll kill you in one hit. Like, no way, dude. No way. Get out of here. Yeah, looks like no one's running anything. That's sad. Yeah. But yeah, the Rampage mode is a little bit like a 4-person raid. You can do it solo, but you don't have to. So, and then they give you all these, you know, like all the stuff that was in the other Monster Hunter games. Get the machine cannon, you get the ballista, you get the cannons. The neat thing is that they do all do different things. The ballistas will stun if you hit them in the head. Everything does more damage if you aim it better, so that's your incentive to actually aim. Not just hitting the monster, but hitting the head. The cannons can apply Thunder Blight. And they have a piercing shot, which goes through monsters, so it's kind of your Full Metal Jacket ammo, if you will. And then, yeah, machine cannons can... They have a shotgun, a rapid fire mode, and then they got like a Wirebug shot that pulls monsters closer to you. In Rampage, the monsters are trying to break the gate. So when they're trying to break the gate, you try and keep them from breaking the gate, because if they break the gate, they invade the village and destroy it, supposedly. So yeah, the main problem is that I've only ever failed one Rampage, and that was one Rampage I failed on purpose, just so I could get the footage for my YouTube channel of what it looks like when you fail a Rampage. Because no one actually knows what it looks like to fail a Rampage, because no one's ever actually failed a Rampage before on accident, so... Yeah. That's the only time I ever failed a Rampage. Oh, shit. Alright, I think that'll be it for me. I think I'm pretty good. I wish I could do the Mizutsune one more time, but I've waited, and it's just not giving me that RNG. That's fine. But yeah, I will definitely cover more Rise mods in the future when I can. I'll cover all kinds of stuff, so... yeah, alright. I had fun. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all liked it. Alright.